the south of France. Now, that is one way to write a song. It's amazing. It's great. It was quite an experience. And so I spent a week on the yacht in a kind of total writing bubble with her, sat at the grand piano on the yacht. That normally gives a good indication on the size of the yacht when it's got a grand piano on it.
Uh-huh.
We sat there for a week. Everybody else was sunbathing outside, but we were inside, and we were just working on this song, Unsung Hero, which was just designed as a song to remember everyday heroes that don't get shouted about enough, from those parents who are there for their children when they're going through the darkest of times, to people who do incredible jobs to save other people's lives and then go back home and live a very quiet life. And so for us, it was about capturing that feel. And it did very well. It was played on a lot of big US television shows, and it was lovely for me to have written something that did very well.
Well, I think you've done very well for yourself over the last 8 or so years. What's the plans for 2016? You're probably going to be out touring again. I hope your fans are going to hope you are out touring again in 2016. Have you got any plans etched in for 2016 yet?
Well, we've got some overseas concerts already planned in, so we're going off back over to Asia. In fact, even before the year has really properly started, we're going out to China we leave on the 8th of January, in actual fact.
Wow.
Out to China to do a tour there and some very, very big television shows. So we'll be there then. It is literally just touring in lots and lots of different countries. We tour in about 15 or so different countries per year. And I genuinely get to see more of the world than if I'd gone for the alternate career, which would be in the Navy, to be honest. So it's a great way to see the world, and I don't have to wear a uniform.
Well, you wear your suit in the evening, and that's quite smart, isn't it? That's quite nice.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you're obviously back from Asia quite quickly, because on the 24th of January, you're coming to the area. You're coming to the Watford Coliseum.
We are indeed.
And you're going to be performing some... Will you performing some of the festive songs still then?
We will. We'll kind of gradiate it out a little bit.
Yep.
So we'll probably put 4 or 5 good kind of festive classics there, so we can extend everybody's Christmas just that little bit further. But obviously, being that it is towards the end of January, it'll have a lot of our core big music from the last album we did, which was In Harmony, and that's got some great songs for concerts. It was very much, that album was recorded with live shows in mind, so there's a lot of good tracks on that one.
Yep. So, anyhow, almost time to say goodbye. Let's just go through the date is the 27th of January, Watford Coliseum. You've got your own website as well. It's called blakeofficial.com, and people can keep up to date with the great news on there. But do you want to introduce the single? Do you want to introduce the great single from the album? It's it's not actually out till next week on the 18th of December. So, would you like to, Stephen? Would you like to introduce it?
Absolutely. Well, this is the lead track from our first ever debut Christmas album, featuring the wonderful David Shirley Bassey. It's called The Christmas Song.
All through the year we waited through spring and fall, to hear silver bells ringing and wintertime bringing the happiest season of all. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys Christmas to you.
They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas,
Merry Christmas.
Woke up and the toilet was overflowing. Must call the plumber. Realised the kids needed swimming lessons as it's all got out of control. Luckily the old windows gave out, so we all floated outside. Must get on to the glazers. And now the garden looks atrocious. Now what was the number for that landscaper?
Because you never know when a potential customer needs you, get yourself listed in your local flyer, the local business directory. Your local flyer, bringing businesses to your fingertips.
Well, that's the Christmas song from Blake. I hope that's number one for Christmas. A lovely song, isn't it, Neil? Been to 3 pantos this last week. I want to tell you about some of them and, most of the pantos on in the area at the moment. And, Neil, last Tuesday I went to see the fabulous Priscilla Presley as the Genie of the Lamp, along with Wayne Sleep, Gary Wilmot, and A1 boy band member Ben Adams, and Kevin O'Cran, who's both Kevin and Wayne were on my guest last week. A fabulous show, well worth seeing, made me laugh, made me cry almost. So a great show. That's on at the Milton Keynes Theatre. Tickets to get tickets there, box office 0844 871 7652. Then at the Auburn Arena till the 3rd of January we've got Peter Pan starring Jake Word, and also St Albans legend Bob Golding, very funny man. Tickets for that 01727 844 88. Then down at the Radlett Centre till the 30th of December we've got Snow White. Tickets for that 01923 859 291. Then over in Hartford, running till the 1st of January, we've got Hansel and Gretel, and the Hartford box office there, 01992 531 500. And then down over at Bishop Stortford, we've got Jack and the Beanstalk. That runs until the 2nd of January. Tickets for that, 01279 710 200. And then a show I went to see Saturday night, Cinderella over at Dunstable with the fabulous Anthony Costa, and he's joining me next week on the show, so stay listening for that. Next Monday at 10, Anthony Costa's going to be joining me, along with Jacet Amos, Leslie Grantham. He is in a dress, well worth seeing. It's worth the ticket price just to see Leslie Grantham, Dirty Den, in a dress, along with Joshua Pascoe, who played Ben in EastEnders a little while ago. Tickets there, 01582 602080. And then another show I went to see, we heard her on the show a little while ago. Last Friday I went to see Aladdin starring Michelle Heaton and also Peter Dean as Ebenezer. What a great show this is as well. Lovely voice she's got, great singing voice and great presence on stage. That's at the Harpenden Hall through to the 22nd of December. Then down at the Aylesbury Waterside we've got Dick Whittington. That stars Melanie Mason and Sam Bailey. That runs through to the 3rd of January. For tickets for that, it's 0844 871 7607. And then we've got 3 more. We've got Aladdin, and that runs till the 3rd of January. That's down at the Wireless Centre in Potter's Bar. And we've got Patrick Kearns playing Ebenezer there. Box office there, 0170 645005. That's 645005. And then we've got 2 more shows. We've got Cinderella. That runs from the 16th of December to opens on the 16th of December through to the 3rd of January. That's at the Hawthorne Theatre in Welwyn Garden City. Box office there, 0300 3039 620. And then a great show. I'm going to see this on the 22nd, the day it opens, and the creative director of the show will be joining next week on the Sticks Radio Show, Alex Byrne. It's Around the World in 80 Days, and that starts on the 22nd of December, runs through to the 2nd of January, and it's the story of, well, I think we all know it, Phileas Fogg and his servant Passepartout on their audacious plan to navigate the globe in 80 days. Do they do it? Well, have to come along and see it. To get tickets for that, all you need to do is ring the box office there. It's 08908, I'll get it right in a minute, 280-800. That's 01908 280-800, and that's the stables. And also, well, that's about all we've got time for today. Any of those you missed, go to the website, the Sticks website, and you can see all of them there. It's the Sticks website is www.the-sticks.co.uk. Big thank you today to Michelle Heaton and Steve Bowman. I say next week on the show I've got Alex Byrne, the creative director of Around the World in 80 Days, and the man from Blue, Anthony Costa. I recorded that last week and it's an amazing interview, so look forward to you joining me then. So have a safe 7 days, and until next week, from me, Terry Sullivan, it's bye for now.
They said there'll be snow at Christmas. They said there'll be peace on earth. But instead it just kept on raining, a veil of tears for the virgin birth. I remember one Christmas morning, a winter's light and a distant choir, and the peal of a bell and that Christmas tree smell, and eyes full of tinsel and fire. They sold me a dream of Christmas. They sold me a cyanide. They told me a fairy story till I believed in the Israelite. And I believed in Father Christmas. And I looked to the sky with excited eyes. Then I woke with a yawn in the first light of dawn. I saw him and through his disguise. I wish you a hopeful Christmas. I wish you a brave new year. All anguish, pain and sadness, leave your heart and let your road be clear. They said there'd be snow at Christmas. They said there'd be peace on earth. Hallelujah, Noel, be heaven on hell. The Christmas we get we deserve.
MK Pulse proudly sponsors Seclo Sounds. MK Pulse is Milton Keynes' local magazine, bringing helpful information on food, health, fashion, money, travel, culture and much more to 84,000 people every month. Plus news, views and what's on from around the city. If it's happening in Milton Keynes, it's in MK.